There are so many great experiences that you can have in and around Broome, and they're lifetime memories once they've been had. The fact that this region experiences the world's highest tropical tides is something many of us who visit the Kimberley never experience, but it's something you should. The first thing you'll need when exploring this region is to get a reliable vehicle. So we began our journey at Broome, collecting a four-wheel drive. Now, they can deliver to you, or you can do as we've done here and visit them in town to get your rental. Like so many things in WA, the experience is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. And my destination today is Cygnet Bay Pearl Farm, which is about 220 kilometres north of Broome, located on the tip of the Dampier Peninsula. The Pearl Farm is accessible by the Cape Leveque Road, which still has a 90-kilometre stretch of red dirt that is best driven in a four-wheel drive. Today, it's Australia's oldest pearl farm, but the story all began back in 1946 when Dean Brown sailed around that point in a magnificent old wooden lugger. Now, he discovered a mother of pearl shell growing there that was very special, Pinctada maxima. That is, of course, the South Seas pearl. It is absolutely gorgeous, a gem of the ocean. And from there, well, a very successful pearl operation began. But today, well, it adds a little bit more to the experience for tourists. It's a tourism experience where you get to see giant tides, and I can't wait. When the sun and the moon align on a spring tide, the ocean is pulled towards the northwest of WA in Indonesia, gathering speed as it reaches the shallow continental shelf and bottlenecking as it passes between Australia and Indonesia, creating the exhilarating whirlpools and standing waves. The power of this water movement is simply spectacular. One of the things you can't help but fall in love with about this tour is the landscape you're in. The islands and mainland with the rich ochre and the blues and greens of the water and sky are unlike anything that you'll ever dream. It's almost surreal. One of the more incredible highlights on the tour is Waterfall Reef. It's here you really appreciate the enormity of the tide and the amount of water that's being displaced here. The power of the planet and moon's gravity is immense, and no more obvious in this place where the tides can rise 10 metres in just a few hours. Look at all that water pouring off the reef. I was lucky enough to have fourth-generation local Terry Hunter as my tour guide. He knows this place like the back of his hand. Terry, I can't believe this. What's going on here?
Well, straight in front of us here, this is Talon Reef. It's about 7,000 years old. It's made up of 7 different types of algae.
But look at the amount of water that's displacing from that point over there. It's got to be at least a metre high already over here and just flowing like a waterfall. How many times does this happen a week?
Every day, so there's a 6-hour movement coming in and also a 6-hour movement going out. Eventually, that's going to be about a metre to 2 metre drop, so you can basically just walk underneath and sit straight there and have a shower straight off the reef.
Wow. Well, I've never seen anything quite as spectacular as this. These are the largest tropical tides in the world, and something that's absolutely epic to see with your own eyes. Well, how fantastic is this? What a way to finish an incredible day on the water. Flying back in that rib boat is an experience all in itself. It quite literally blows your hair back. And then when you get back, well, you can stay in a luxury tent down on the water's edge and come in for meals at the Cygnet Bay restaurant here. This is just sensational, and a nice cold beer finishes it off beautifully.